Just tell him stop doing the business. All right? If found out you was in the help, that could really ruin your image. We're talking.
The drama surrounding Papoose and remyma has been on full display for some time now, and it's clear that the situation is far from over. For years, the couple was seen as a symbol of loyalty and love in the public eye, especially with the way Papoose stood by Remy during her prison sentence. They were the poster children for black love, with Papoose constantly expressing his admiration for Remy, calling her the greatest. His unwavering loyalty was clear for everyone to see, especially after he held down their marriage and supported her for 6 long years. Despite the drama surrounding them, Papoose was often the rock in the relationship. But things have taken a turn for the worse in recent months, and it's becoming clear that remyma might not have fully appreciated just how much he did for her until it was too late. As if the issues in their relationship weren't complicated enough, things took another dramatic twist when remyma's affair with battle rapper Eazy the Block Captain surfaced. The affair, which had been rumored for a while, seemed to be the final straw for Papoose, who, despite all the pain, tried to stay composed. But the betrayal hit hard, especially for a man like Papoose, who had built his reputation on being loyal and dependable. In the world of battle rap and entertainment, where emotions run high and relationships often play out in the public eye, it's no surprise that Papoose made his feelings known through interviews and social media posts. What makes the situation even more complicated is the ongoing fallout between the two. While Papoose has kept relatively quiet about the details, trying to protect their children and his new relationship, remyma seems unable to let go. She has been accused of secretly stalking Papoose's new girlfriend through fake social media accounts and even threatening her to stay away from Papoose. Despite the fact that remyma's infidelity was the reason their marriage fell apart, she appears to still harbor feelings of resentment and bitterness. She seems unable to accept that Papoose has moved on and found happiness elsewhere. This behavior is not only toxic, but damaging, especially considering the young daughter they share. Papoose, for his part, has tried to keep the peace, recognizing that their daughter doesn't need to grow up in the middle of their ongoing drama. remyma, on the other hand, seems to be caught in her own web of confusion and jealousy. There are whispers that she thought their marriage would be one of those relationships where she could go out and do whatever she wanted, knowing Papoose would always be there waiting for her. Perhaps she took for granted the kind of loyalty Papoose offered and assumed he would never leave, no matter what. But what Remy didn't realize was that Papoose was not the type of man to stick around and be disrespected. He was a man of integrity, and when he found out about her affair with Eazy the Block Captain, it shattered everything he thought he knew about their relationship. The affair wasn't just a physical betrayal, it seemed to symbolize a deeper breakdown in trust. Papoose, a man who had always kept his word and been there for Remy when no one else was now being asked to accept the unacceptable. It's clear that Papoose was hurt, but unlike many others in the industry, he chose to handle it quietly. He didn't blast Remy on social media or publicly shame her for what she did. Instead, he took the high road and moved on. But Remy, it seems, has struggled to do the same. She may have thought that she could control the situation or somehow manipulate Papoose into forgiving her, but he was done. Her behavior since the separation has only proven Papoose's decision to move on was the right one. Word on the street is that Remy has been going out of her way to make Papoose's new girlfriend uncomfortable. She's even been accused of sending threatening messages and using fake accounts to try to intimidate the woman. It seems that Remy can't let go of the past and is determined to make Papoose's new relationship as difficult as possible. Meanwhile, Papoose is trying to keep the peace and protect his family, refusing to engage in a back and forth with Remy. His priority now is his new relationship and making sure his daughter grows up in a healthy and stable environment away from the toxicity of his former marriage. At the heart of all of this is the question of why remyma continues to behave this way. It's been widely speculated that she's unable to handle the fact that Papoose has found happiness without her. After all, she was the one who stepped out on their marriage, so it's ironic that she seems to be the one most upset by the separation. She's reportedly even gone as far as to try to sabotage Papoose's new relationship, hoping that by creating chaos, she could get him back. But that strategy is backfiring, and it's only making her look worse. Now, to make matters even more complicated, there are reports about her son being charged with first-degree murder. Sources say that with his trial coming up, Remy is beginning to realize just how much she misses the support Papoose gave her. During their marriage, Papoose was the one who stood by her through thick and thin, even when things got tough. But now that he's moved on, Remy has no one to lean on. She thought she would be okay without him, but it seems like the reality of the situation is sinking in. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get any more complicated, rumors started to swirl about Papoose's new girlfriend, who just so happens to be a boxer. According to insiders, Remy has been messaging her with fake accounts and threatening her, trying to provoke her into a confrontation. It seems that remyma can't stand the idea of Papoose being happy without her. She's tried to play it cool, pretending that she's fine with the situation, but it's clear that the jealousy is eating her up inside. The rumors about her stalking Papoose's new girlfriend and threatening her only confirm this. It's becoming clear that Remy can't let go of the past, and she's determined to do whatever it takes to get Papoose back, even if it means causing drama and tension in his new relationship. However, Papoose isn't playing into her game. He's moved on and is focused on protecting his new relationship and keeping the peace for the sake of their daughter. It's clear that he's had enough of the drama and is trying to build something positive with someone who values him for who he is. The more Remy tries to drag him back into her toxic web, the more Papoose pulls away, and it's likely that this situation will only escalate further. The public's reaction to the situation has been mixed. Many people are supporting Papoose and applauding his decision to move on and find happiness elsewhere. They believe that remyma never deserved him and that she took his loyalty for granted. Others feel that Remy was wronged by Papoose and that she should have been given a second chance. But the majority of people seem to believe that Remy's behavior in recent months has made her look petty and vindictive. She had everything with Papoose: his loyalty, his love, his support, but now she seems more interested in causing chaos and drama. As for Papoose, it's clear that he's done trying to make things work with Remy. He's found someone new who makes him happy, and he's determined to protect that relationship no matter what. If Remy can't accept that, then that's her problem, not his. The drama is far from over, but one thing is clear. Papoose is no longer the man who will put up with disrespect for the sake of love. He's moved on, and it seems like he's better off for it. Now the question remains, will remyma finally accept that Papoose is never coming back, or will she continue to act out and try to sabotage his new relationship? Only time will tell, but for now, Papoose is focusing on what matters most: his happiness and his family. The rest is just noise.